Come sail around the world with me. Ride on the waves of the deep blue sea. Float to an island where the days are free. Spend some time with my family. The Swiss Family Robinson, living in the sun. The Swiss Family Robinson, every day is fun, fun, fun. Friends all around me, everywhere. Down in the water, up in the air. All of them mean a lot to me, but my very best friends are my family. The Swiss Family Robinson, living in the sun. The Swiss Family Robinson, every day is fun, fun, fun. The Swiss Family Robinson, living in the sun. The Swiss Family Robinson, every day is fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun.
Our boat landed a little north of Sydney, and we traveled from there by train. I must say it was sure nice to be here in Australia, and I was really enjoying the train ride. I wondered if I would ever ride on one again. We were on our way to Melbourne to see one of my father's friends.
Fritz, is something the matter?
It's just that I haven't worn a tie for such a long time. It feels too tight around my neck.
And these shoes feel too heavy.
Are you both trying to tell me you prefer your tattered clothes back on the island to the ones you're wearing now?
Well, you have to admit, dear, our island clothes were far more comfortable.
I like this train better than a ship, don't you, Mr. Morton?
Well, to be honest with you, Jack, I'm anxious to find another ship and go back out to sea.
You'll always be a sailor.
It certainly was beautiful here. There were trees I'd never seen before. The island trees were beautiful too, but these were different. I just knew I'd be seeing all sorts of new and exciting things. Oh, look over there, everyone.
Oh, those are kangaroos.
Where? I want to see. Ah,
Look at them running.
they're hopping!
Well, now I really feel like we're in Australia.
Over here!
Samuel.
Ernest!
Samuel.
I'm so glad we're able to see each other again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so very relieved to see you're alive.
I have to say, all things considered, we're fortunate to be here.
Is that Dr. Elliot over there?
Yes, let's go over and introduce ourselves. Come along.
Good day.
Good day.
Mrs. Robinson, I'm afraid I owe you an apology. I feel responsible for your misfortune.
No, please, Dr. Elliot. You invited us to Australia, but you're not responsible for us being shipwrecked.
I'm just relieved you're all here and it's over.
I'd like you to meet my family. This is Fritz, my oldest son. Fritz, this is Dr. Elliot.
How do you do?
Honored to meet you, Dr. Elliot.
This is my daughter, Becca.
Why, hello, Becca.
It's very nice to meet you.
My youngest son, Jack.
Charmed, I'm sure.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And this here's Mercedes.
Oh, you brought back a little friend from the island. Welcome to Australia, Mercedes.
There are two others I'd like you to meet.
Let go of me, will you? I'll be late for my appointment.
Well, I'll be.
certainly nice to see people again.
Yes, there certainly are a lot of people.
It's been a long time since I was back here. I must say, it sure has changed.
There's sure a lot happening in the streets.
Your son's right. It's very noisy here, so I found a nice place for you to stay that's very quiet.
Thank you, that's very kind.
You should find the house very comfortable.
Ah, real house. Mr. Morton, I think you and Tom Tom should live with us for the time being.
What?
And I won't take no for an answer. Well, Mr. Morton, I do believe this is the first time I've found you at a loss for words.
Hey, you.
Whoa!
How come we stopped? Why are we stopping?
There's another coach.
Oh, I see. What a coach. Bet it belongs to someone important.
Hello, Willie.
No, not her again.
It's nice to see you returned in one piece.
I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. I don't know you.
Willie, don't play coy with me. Come now, stop. My name is Daphne, in case you've forgotten, but you're not fooling me. You've only been to sea 2 years. Come along now. I want to catch up on old times.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to have to get off the coach here. Mrs. Robinson, will you watch after Tommy? I'll be by to get him before our ship sails. Well, I'll be shoving off.
He's always leaving me behind.
Don't worry, Tom Tom. I'm sure he'll come back soon.
He seems to be quite the ladies' man.
I know why he got off. He's afraid that Mom's going to serve him some more of her Swiss dishes.
What? My goodness, what a lovely place.
Come on, let's get out and take a look.
Look, dear. Shingles instead of palm leaves.
This is wonderful. Are we really going to stay here?
It's so large.
It must be 10 times larger than our treehouse. May we go in?
Of course.
Hooray! Oh my goodness, how beautiful! Look, Jack! It has a stairway going up.
Let's go see.
Yeah!
Ah, a real bed. This is more like it.
It's a splendid home. It has everything.
That's quite true, Samuel, and it's a good thing. All we have is this worn-out medical bag and the clothing on our backs.
Well, it's just like you, to always be with your medical bag even during a shipwreck.
Yes, but lately I've been doing more carpentry than medicine, you know.
You should work for a construction company instead of a hospital.
Oh, my.
Oh!
Becca!
Hello, Tom Tom. What do you think of our new house?
Great. Look how big this yard is, huh?
Yeah, it's just about the biggest yard I've ever seen. Wait till Mom sees it. Mother! Mother! Can you hear me?
Yes, Becca. What is it, dear?
Look at the garden.
Oh.
Actually, Ernest, I have somewhat of a surprise waiting for you.
Really? It takes a lot to surprise me these days.
Well, I believe you'll find this a pleasant surprise. I'd like you to accompany me to the hospital right away.
All right.
With such a large and lovely garden, we can grow all sorts of things. First, I'll try the breadfruit seeds we brought.
What? You mean you brought seeds from the island?
Yes, I brought papaya, too.
Huh? You mean we still have to eat like we're on the island?
Don't fret, it takes years for fruit to grow.
Thank goodness for that. I would like to eat like regular people for a change.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
Oh, Anna, we're all going out.
Going out? Where are we going?
The hospital?
Why are we going there?
I'd like you to see where I'll be working.
Yes, I think you'll enjoy it. It's not too far from here.
But we only just arrived here. I think we should settle into our new home.
Dear Fritz, come now. I have a surprise for your father. It'll only take a moment.
I don't know about you, but I'm curious. I'd like to go with him and see the surprise.
Dr. Robinson, very soon the animals will be arriving. I should stay here and greet them.
You're so right, I forgot. Will you stay and watch the house for us?
All right.
Thank you, Tom Tom.
That's all right.
goodness, what a magnificent hospital.
This is the largest and most modern medical facility in Australia.
Is that the reason you wanted us to come here and see it?
One of the reasons. Now, without further delay, please follow me.
All right.
It hurts. Now, if you'll wait for me, I'll be just a moment. Oh, good day there, nurse.
Good day, Dr. Elliot.
I was wondering if you'd do me a favor. I have some friends waiting in the hallway. Would you mind very much showing them around the hospital for me?
Not at all. I'm happy to do it.
These visitors are special. Thank you.
Don't worry, Doctor. I'll take care of them. I'm to show you around the hospital. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, miss? Huh? Emily!
Oh! We were all so shocked we could scarcely speak.
Emily!
Oh, Fritz, is it really you? Dr. and Mrs. Robinson. Becca and Jack, I can't believe it. I don't know what to say.
I must say I'm speechless also. We never expected to see you again.
You're not a ghost, are you, Emily?
Oh, Becca, really a ghost? No, Becca, I happen to be a nurse, not a ghost. It's so nice to see you and your family, Fritz. I still can't believe it.
So what happened to you?
We managed to get into a lifeboat. I wanted them to wait for you and your family, but they just panicked and they wouldn't wait. We all tried to survive through the storm, but my grandmother and my mother didn't make it. I was so weak I passed out. When I finally woke up, I was aboard this ship that happened by. I was the only one that was rescued. The ship brought me back to Australia. When I arrived, I knew no one. I had no money, nowhere to go. I recalled your father mentioning Dr. Elliot, so I came here.
We're all lucky to be alive.
When Emily first came here to the hospital, she mentioned that she had met you on the Blackburn Rock and what had later happened to you. I was sorry that I asked you to come here in the first place. You see, I felt responsible for what happened to you and your family. So when Emily came to me, penniless and broke, I figured the least I could do was give her shelter and provide her with some employment.
You needn't feel responsible for what happened. That wasn't your fault.
I appreciate what you're saying, but I did ask you to come to Australia. But I'm glad you're all right, and I do have a good nurse now.
She's in good hands.
It certainly is beautiful here, isn't it, Jack?
Don't you think we should go find Mom?
All right. Oh, Fritz and Emily.
Hi, Fritz.
Hi, Fritz. Hi, Emily.
Hello, Jack. Hi. Hello, Becca. Come up.
All right.
Hey, Becca, wait for me.
Dr. Elliot might have told me. This has been a surprise.
I think Dr. Elliot wanted to surprise all of us.
He did. Let me officially welcome you to Australia.
Thank you. It'll sure be nice having you as a neighbor here in Australia, Emily. Hey, I have an idea. Where do you live now?
I'm living at Dr. Elliot's.
You know, we have an extra room at the house. You could move in over there and live with the family. What do you say?
Fritz, thanks. But
Emily? What is it?
Never mind. Come on, Fritz, let's go.
Is everything all right?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I'm done.
Oh, did you have enough? Do you want anything else?
No thanks, I'll be late for school.
My, he's eager to get going. Becca, did you have enough to eat?
I'd like some more bread.
Becca, come on. We're going to be late for school.
I'm coming, Fritz. All right, let's go.
Becca, don't forget anything.
I won't. I never thought I'd be glad to go to school, but I couldn't wait. And Jack was excited because he was starting school for the first time. Oh, Jack, wait.
What do you want, Becca?
You must leave Mercedes at home. School's not a place to play, Jack.
But
No, Jack, you must leave him at home, and that's final.
all right.
He thinks we're still on a tropical island.
Huh?
What are you looking at? Huh? Oh, no!
You still think you're on a tropical island yourself.
My shoes! Ah!
I'm the only one that's prepared. I left my tie. Hey, wait for me, Becca.
Don't run! I can't keep up!
Whoa. Whoa. Hey, you little kid, if you want to go to our school, you have to walk along that wall.
I can't walk way up there.
Jack's too young to do that. When he gets to be your age, he'll do it.
He's a little chicken. You scared?
Leave him be. Anybody can walk on a wall.
Yeah, if it's so easy, let's see you do it. Or maybe you're chicken too.
We'll just see who's a chicken and who's not, Big Mouth.
Becca, don't do this.
I can't stop now.
Becca!
I'm gonna do it on my hands. Can you do that?
Wow, look at her.
There.
Hey! Becca! Becca?
Becca, are you all right?
Well, I guess I showed them I wasn't chicken, huh?
Oh, good morning, Dr. Robinson.
Emily, good morning. I had no idea I'd be working with you today.
Yes, I'll be your nurse today.
Fine, we have a lot of patients. Shall we get started?
Yes, I'm ready to begin.
And send in the first patient, please.
Yes, sir. I'll bring in the patient right away.
Mm-hmm.
You sent for me, Dr. Elliot?
Yes, Emily, I wanted to talk to you concerning your plans for more nurses training.
Oh?
I think that perhaps you should wait a year or so.
A year? No, I don't want to take a year off. I want to become a nurse right away.
But you're still quite a young woman.
You're right, but I love medicine, and I want to become a full-time nurse right now.
If you're sure that's what you want, you'll always be welcome in this hospital.
Thank you, Doctor.
I wonder if this is their house. Excuse me, miss, might I have a word with you?
Yes, what is it?
I'm trying to find a particular house in this neighborhood, and I'm not sure if this is it.
Yes, whose house are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for the Robinsons. They're from Switzerland. They have a little girl who climbs around like a monkey.
You're talking about their daughter, Becca.
Yes. How in the world did you know who she is?
Everyone knows her.
Oh, I can't believe it. She just arrived here. And already everybody knows who she is. She's famous.
There you go, dear.
Thank you, Anna.
So, Emily, how did you meet our fellow islander, Mr. Morton?
Mr. Morton asked where to find your house.
That's right. She's a very pretty girl, and I must say, from one sailor to another, you've got good taste.
Please, Mr. Morton. Emily and I just happen to be very good friends.
Mr. Morton, you're embarrassing Fritz and Emily.
Yeah? I've been to sea too long. Well, I did want to thank you all for taking care of Tom Tom. We'll be on our way very soon.
Will you both be going back out to sea?
That's right, Mrs. Robinson. I found us a ship. And Tommy here is going to be coming right along with me.
My, will you be sailing across the Atlantic Ocean?
Yes, we're on a steamer bound for England.
Would it happen to be the SS Atlantic?
That's right. How did you happen to know the name of the ship I'm shoving off on?
Because that's also the name of the ship I'm taking, the SS Atlantic.
No. Emily, you're going to England?
That's what I wanted to tell all of you. I'll soon be leaving for England. You see, that's why I came over this evening. I wanted to tell you all goodbye before I left.
You're saying goodbye?
Oh, Emily, you can't say goodbye. It's a miracle we all found each other. You can't just leave.
Don't worry, Becca. I'll be back in 3 years as soon as I'm finished with school.
What kind of schooling is that, Emily?
I have decided that I want to go to nursing school, and Dr. Elliot said that the best one's in England. When I receive my training, I'll return.
Mm-hmm. You made a wise choice.
I won't be able to see you for 3 years.
I hate the idea of going just after seeing you again.
That's all right. I understand. It's for your future. Will you promise to write me?
Yes, but only if you promise to write back.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, I'm going to miss you.
Don't worry, Becca. I'll come back and visit you. But see, I've always wanted to be a sailor, and now here's my opportunity. So don't be sad. I'm getting what I want.
You're right. I'm happy for you. Australia had taken a long time. Despite the problems, or because of them, we had become strong. I'll always remember my island home. It was the most fantastic time of my life. I don't know much about Australia yet, but I can't wait to find out.